going on, everybody? This is Dan DiPasquale, DanDiPasquale.com, Atlas Global Network. Quick tip here for offline marketing. I've seen a lot of ads for these $100 bill business cards or marketing pieces, and they're a little pricey, so I said, you know what, screw that. I can make these myself. So I actually did, and I'm going to show you how to do it real quick. I actually went to, I opened PowerPoint, looked up the dimensions of a bill, went slightly off from there because you don't want to print perfectly sized bills, okay? And if you'll notice here, less than half of the bill is actually printed, okay? Very important. You don't want to get even questioned about being a counterfeiter. Disclaimer, make sure that you're not printing full-size $100 bills and handing them out, okay? One of the things that you definitely want to do is you want to change the serial number here, and again, don't print more than half the bill. So what I did is I just went to Google Images and I typed in $100 bill. And let me show you that here real quick. If you just go to Images, $100 bill, just find one that looks real. I think this is the one that I used. Just copy image. And then just paste it onto your thing. Make sure it's sized correctly. And what I did is I went slightly over the halfway mark and I just put C reverse how to turn this into a real bill. And on the back, what I did is I found the back of a $100 bill, pasted that down first, and then I took this, and if you want this, just email me, I'll shoot it to you, this actual picture here, and put it just to the point where when we fold this, it's actually going to look like a real bill. We're actually going to, when we fold it over the front, we're going to fold it to right about here, and that back is actually going to stick out and look real. So, and then on the inside, I just put, see how to turn this into a real $100 bill, and I put my website. I didn't put, check out how you can make money from home. Check out this. I didn't put anything cheesy. I just said, hey, see how you can turn this into a real $100 bill? Boom, there's my website, okay? And basically after that, you just save it as a JPEG, which in PowerPoint, you'll go to File, Save As, and then you'll save it as a JPEG. And then when you hit Save, make sure you select every slide right here. When you do that, it's going to save it into an actual file folder on your computer. And then you'll go to your file wherever you saved it, whether it's your desktop or something. And you're going to have both pictures in there. And you'll just open up the first one. And mine opens in Windows Photo Viewer. You're going to go to Print. Uncheck this picture to frame, that way it actually fits there. You're going to select 4x6. That's what you want, the 4x6. And then hit 2 copies. And it's going to print 2 bills or 2 advertising pieces per piece of paper. And then you're actually going to flip over your piece of paper, and then you're going to print the other picture on the back perfectly. Okay? You're going to have to do some trial and error with your printer, which you'll see in a second. I'm going to show you how to cut these and actually print them. But the quality, I actually did this next part before I'm recording this part. You can't really see the amazing quality, so I'm actually going to put a picture up right below this. Hopefully you can see the quality, but I mean, they look like a real bill. Really, really cool. So we're going to print these, and I'll see you over at the printer. Okay, once your printer actually spits out the one side, you're just going to have to mess around with your printer and see what you have to do, but the way they're going to print is going to have the front on one side, and on the back it should be perfectly lined up. So when you cut it out, you've actually got something that looks like a bill. With mine, I have to put it a certain way. You'll just have to mess with yours. A little bit of trial and error to see what way you have to put your paper in for that to work for you. But after we do that, we've actually got our paper here. Oop. Kick my coffee cup over. That's wonderful. Anyway, once you've got your product here with the front and the back, I just use a paper cutter. And again, this is another little bit of trial and error, but you want to try and line it up. And let's see, I'm trying to do this while holding a camera here. Oh, that was horrible. Let's see. Okay. So you got that cut. And I just do one page at a time just because I want to get them looking as good as I can here. And line it up. little trick I'll use sometimes is I'll put like a light underneath the paper. It'll shine up and you can get a little bit straighter, but this isn't going to be the most perfect one because we are doing it one-handed here, but oh, that was horrible. Okay, but anyway, you take it, you cut it out, perfect. You can use scissors if you want, but a cutting board like this makes it a lot straighter. And then when you're done, what you have, well, I'll show you how to fold it. After you cut it out, you're going to have this on one side. You know what? That computer screen is really messing with this. Hang on a second. Okay. You're going to have this on one side. It's a reverse for how to turn this into a real bill. And on the back, see how to turn this into a real $100 bill and put your website on there. Okay? And I don't know how good it's coming through the camera, but it looks great. I mean, it looks like a real bill. And what you're going to want to do is fold it right like that, so you get like that little bit of the back of the bill still looks real, and of course the other side, but that's not how you hand it to people. So if you're walking and you just hand this to somebody and say, hey, it's your lucky day, and hand this to them, they're going to take a $100 bill from you. Okay? Or I'll leave this on a table. Okay, if we go out to either restaurant, I'll throw one on a bar. And here's the cool thing. Let's say you're walking around Walmart, okay, and you're passing these out. Somebody's going to get it and they're going to look at it and say, oh man, you know what, screw that, and they throw it on the floor. Okay, it's sitting there, it looks like a real $100 bill, somebody's going to pick it up. Okay, very, very effective and very cool trick for your offline marketing. I wish I could show you how good this looks. I mean, it looks real. Let's see here. But if you guys have any questions, any little tips that you pick up too, definitely share them with me. If you have any questions on making these, let me know. And disclaimer, I am not telling you to be a counterfeiter or to print money, okay? You definitely want to check your laws and regulations, but I use these. They work great. Again, any other offline marketing tips, get in touch with me, let me know. Talk to you.